I'm Darrin, and I'm the other boss. And Martin and I have been through a lot to get to where we are right now.
Yeah.
You know, looking back at what, you know, where we started and, you know, all the things that we have tried and failed at and tried and failed at, and to get to where we are right now. We've been here before, but this is just it's a great feeling to see all this. But I'm definitely committed to take this because this is small, and this is not where we want to be.
Right.
But I'm definitely committed to help get us to where we need to be, and that 1 million mark is just a start. And so we want to get there and go beyond, and just have all of us, you know, making good money, happy in our lives, find some happy marriages, and enjoy life and be happy. So I'm
Great.
committed for that.
Darrin is an extraordinarily generous guy. He's always been that way. He's been, you know, he is a brother. You know, when me and him had an experience with someone else in my family, where we were both kind of left out in the, we were left out in the wind basically, and so we got together, and you know, Darrin has always just been whatever needs to happen, I'll do. You know, if I need to do this, you know, I'll do it. You know, and how critical that was for us to get to, you know, a point where we actually could just, you know, actually have a functioning apartment with lights on. You know, was important, let alone to get an office.
Yeah.
You know, it's been that kind of a trek, but it's always been this belief that there's something that's big out there that we can go after. And you know, as much as it might have been tough, we've had a lot of fun. We've learned a lot. We've shared a lot of experiences, and you know, it's been great building this. You know, there's been times when we've, you know, there was a time when I can still look back, and it seems like yesterday, when it's just like we're waking up in the morning and we're picking up inbound calls, taking calls, you know, just me and him, and you know, I'm selling, he's coaching, or you know, or vice versa. You know, and then we're trying to figure out how we're going to get our mailer done, how we're going to get, you know, some advertising done, how we've got to, you know, make $1,500 out of nowhere, create something from nothing, as me and Nick always talk about, just to keep going and to get to a point where we actually have an office. You know, it's a remarkable thing, and there's a huge contribution to being a part of that, and just has always just been right there as a friend. You know, extraordinarily generous. Just, you know, if I need something, he's a yes, and it's vice versa. And I've always just felt that with Darrin, where you know, it's been a big part of me. So,
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. You want more? Okay.
Okay, so I know Darrin and Martin outside of work, and there was one night that I saw Darrin, and you know, he was like, as a friend, you know, asked me how I was doing. I was telling him that I was looking for a job, and that I didn't like what I was doing, and he told me about this company, and he just motivated me, told me to come in, and I did. Next day, I was like, all right, where do I go? And, you know, I just want to thank you.
Sweet.
and Darrin was also that way with Amanda. He's also that way with Trish. And you know, he's always been just, hey, you should come work for our company, you know, and just created the space where people could come in and actually enjoy it. That's Darrin.
Who knew?
I told him that I was a gangster telemarketer.
That's all you needed to hear.
Literally, and he laughed and said, "Well, I just so happen to own a gangster telemarketing room."
It's a match made in heaven.
I know,
As we were dominating on the volleyball court.
Yes, we were. I may have had not much to do with that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was dominating the keg.
Everybody's got a job.
Everybody has a role. No, but it was great. It was absolutely that clearing, and I was like, sales, 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 and he's like, admin, 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 and so it started. It was great.
Cool.
Seems like a long time ago.
Yeah,
Not that long.
I had an image of Darrin from him just being business partners with who he used to be business partners with before Martin.
Not too positive.
He was not positive at all, and I tell you, he's
Someone also related.
completely different from you know, what I envisioned, and is just a genuinely great guy. And
Hmm.
He cares about his family and is, you know, family oriented.
Good.
Thanks for the opportunity to work here, buddy.
He gives good advice too. There's some coaches, you know, I don't really work directly with Martin or Darrin, but I've heard of the coaches. Oh, Darrin came in and he coached us a little bit, and he felt more motivated and to get back on the phones, and had some good advice, and they took notes, and so he's a good asset to the company as well, because he's willing to come in and
Well, that's
really
good.
be there and help the coaches.
You got to be willing to come in from time to time.
And in the spirit of when this
Give me a
second
hard
go
time.
around started and we said the things that people are leaving out, and I don't think that you're aware of the contribution that you make, even just something as simple as visiting with our front end sales floor or our coaches. You know, the impact that has, just because you've mastered that for so many years. You were so successful, and now you've like moved on from direct, you know, coaching and sales, but you still have that gift and that mastery that can continue to help others achieve theirs. And so you just being there adds tremendous value to them.
Thank you. And just so you guys know, I'm not around as much, but realize part of that is because I am a firm believer in you guys doing it. You know what I mean? And you know, me, I don't need to necessarily be down here all the time. Martin a little more so, but because I do believe that you guys are hired to do the work. You know what I mean? Hired to do your job, and you're hired because you're good at it. And so I believe in you and what you do. So you don't need me down here micromanaging you in any way. So that's kind of the way I see it. You guys are getting paid to do what you do, and you're good at it, and we believe in that. That's what you do. So I don't need to be down here like in past businesses or business partners or business partners' wives that have been huge on micromanaging. I don't really like that. So
Cool.
good.
Awesome.
Thanks.